Okay, we'll start the medicine Buddha practice. First, you should visualize the refuge field. And one of the simplest refuge field is front of you upon the sky. You should visualize beautiful lotus and sun and moon cushion. Upon that, Buddha Shakyamuni. The size of the Buddha is around 4 to 5 inches. His body is kind of the rainbow body, golden color. And you should visualize yourself as a leader and surrounded by all sentient beings in the form of human. At your right, you should visualize your friends, the families, the people you feel close. Front of you, the people you don't like them. It's called the enemies. And your left should visualize your friends, the families who are passed away or who are sick. And rest of entire beings should visualize at your back or they surrounded you. Now first, you should think all of them, either your friends at your right, either your enemies in front of you, they all, their fundamental desires are completely same as yours, which is wish to live happy, peace, healthy life, and nobody wants sufferings. But unfortunately, because of living under the influence of destructive emotions, mental afflictions, for instance, anger, attachments, jealousy, arrogance, self-centered, self-grasping, and so forth, they make wrong decision. That's why they act wrong mistake. They accumulate countless of negative karma. Therefore, the result, all of them being circle in samsara, which means they live with contaminated aggregates, their body, all the different types of the mental factors they have, everything's contaminated. It's called the samsara. Remain with the contaminated aggregates, even the pleasure they achieved, the experience, will not remain as a pleasure. All of those pleasures are turned into the suffering called mundane pleasure. It's part of suffering of change. Upon their physical sufferings, for instance, suffering of aging, sickness, suffering of death and dying, then mental, stress, depression, fear, worry, anxiety, all kinds of sufferings. So think about all this suffering toward entire beings. And through that you should generate the compassion to all of them, which means wish each and all of them be free from sufferings and the causes of sufferings, which are the mental afflictions and the negative karmas they accumulate. So meditate on compassion to all beings. Then the next is called special compassion, which means not just wish them to be free from suffering, you should take sense of self-responsibility and determine yourself, are we going to help them to release their suffering and causes of sufferings. So wish to save them, wish to help them. So meditate on special compassion to all beings. In order to help them, in order to save them from the suffering and causes of suffering, today in your situation, of course you cannot able to save them. You cannot able to help them. Even yourself is still circling in samsara, still suffer. So in order to able to save others, first you need to achieve enlightenment, Buddhahood yourself. Then you can able to save others. Through that reason, you should generate strong desire, wish to achieve enlightenment, Buddhahood oneself. And the main purpose of achieving enlightenment or Buddhahood is to benefit to all beings. So it's called bodhicitta, awakening mind. So meditate on bodhicitta. In order to achieve enlightenment, Buddhahood oneself, first you need to purify all the obstacles you have right now. For instance, it's called afflictive obscurations, which are your self-centered, your anger, attachment, jealousy, arrogance, self-grasping, and so forth, and cognitive obscurations, which are imprints of those destructive emotions. Upon there, all your bad karmas and all your sufferings. So these are the obstacles who obstruct you to achieve Buddhahood. These are the obstacles who create all the sufferings. So in order to overcome all of these obstacles, of course this is your responsibility. You have to purify them. In order to do that, you need helps. So who can able to help you? Three precious jewels, Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. How they helps? Buddha as your teacher. Actual your savior is your Dharma, your realizations, like bodhicitta, wisdom of emptiness and so forth, all the realizations and cessation of all these obstacles. And in order to generate the Dharma, you need Dharma friends, Dharma companions, like your inspirations, which are the Arya Bodhisattvas. It's called Sangha. So through the help of three precious jewels, you can able to overcome all these obstacles. First, make sure you really feel concerned to all these obstacles you have right now. And then, not only you, entire beings are victim of these obstacles, so feel compassion to all of them. Then believe to the three precious jewels are the one who can able to help you. Out of these causes, you should show your faith of convince to the three precious jewels, full rely on three precious jewels, take refuge to the three precious jewels. And generate bodhicitta, wish to achieve enlightenment Buddhahood oneself for sake of all beings. Out of those intentions, we are going to recite taking refuge and generating bodhicitta prayer 3 times together. So page number 5. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha, through the virtues of giving and so forth that I do, may I achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha, through the virtues of giving and so forth that I do, may I achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha, through the virtues of giving and so forth that I do, may I achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. Now next is the 4 immeasurables, which are immeasurable love, compassion, joyfulness, and equanimity. So we're going to recite this prayer only 1 time together. During the recitation of this prayer, make sure you really meditate, means really feel, not just word from your heart. You should try to feel each of these practice to entire beings. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings never be separated from the joy that is free from sorrow. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and anger, not holding some close and others distant. Now the next is the cultivating special bodhicitta, which means first make sure you really feel compassion to entire beings. Specific in this moment, there are countless of beings who suffer by physical and mental illness, so you really feel compassion to them, then wish to save them, help them. In order to do that, I need to achieve enlightenment Buddhahood, and that is why I'm practicing here the yoga method of Guru Medicine Buddha. So out of strong bodhicitta intention, we're going to recite the cultivating special bodhicitta prayer 1 time together. Especially for the benefit of all sentient beings, I will quickly, very quickly, attain the precious state of perfect and complete Buddhahood. For this reason, I will practice the yoga method of Guru Medicine Buddha. Okay, now the first part of the practice finished, which is, set up the good intention. So it's nothing to do with attachment, selfish. It's pure compassion to all beings. Bodhicitta, awakening mind. So out of bodhicitta intention, in order to receive the blessing from the medicine Buddha, first you need to visualize medicine Buddha above your crown. So it's mainly the healing energy of all the enlightened beings, Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. And it's manifest as a medicine Buddha, maybe around 3 inches upon your crown, exactly the same, the picture in your text. So we're going to recite the visualization prayer. About 4 inches above the crown of my head is a lotus flower. In the center of the lotus is a white moon disk, and seated on a moon, this is my root guru, the Dharmakaya, essence of all the Buddhas in the form of the medicine Buddha. He is blue in color, and his body radiates blue light. His right hand, in the mudra of granting sublime realizations, rests on his right knee and holds a stem of the arura plant between thumb and first finger. His left hand is in the mudra of concentration and holds a lapis lazuli ball filled with nectar. He is seated in the full Vajra position and is wearing the 3 red color robes of a monk. He has all the signs and qualities of a Buddha. So you just visualize the medicine Buddha above your crown. Now the next, in order to receive the blessing from him, first you need to accumulate merits and you need to purify the obstacles. That is why we're going to practice called 7 limb practices. So we're going to recite that 7 limb prayer slowly, and when we recite these prayers, same time you meditate on each of these 7 limb practices. Prostration to the medicine Buddha, your 7 entire beings together. Second is the offerings. So your merit, your virtue, visualize as a form of offerings like flower, incense, lights, perfume, food, and music, and so forth, like full of space, and then offer to him. Then next, the confession, which means you, out of strong regret to all your mistake you done in the past, your negative karmas, then you confess to him. And then after finish that prayer, you promise to the medicine Buddha, future will not going to do that again. Then next is the rejoicing. You rejoice your merit, you rejoice entire the other ordinary beings and the Arya beings, they're called the supreme beings, great practitioners. Then next is the request. You request the medicine Buddha, please abide well, right? Remain here, right, till samsara ends. Then next is called supplication, which means special request. Remain here, what he do can turn the wheel of Dharma, teach us, guide us, bless us. Then finally, dedication. So we're going to recite the 7 limb prayer with 7 limb meditation. I prostrate to Guru Medicine Buddha each and every offering, including those actually performed and those mentally transformed, I present to you. I confess all non-virtuous actions accumulated since beginning last time. I rejoice in the virtues of both ordinary and noble beings. As our guide, I request you, Buddha, please abide well and turn the wheel of Dharma until samsara ends. All virtues, both my own and those of others, I dedicate to the ripening of the true bodhicittas and the attainment of Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. So now the next, page number 9, is the requesting prayer. When we recite this prayer, make sure you're requesting. It's not just out of your selfish, out of your attachment, rather out of compassion to entire sentient beings in general. Specific in this moment, there are countless of beings who suffer by physical and mental illness. So on behalf of them and your friends and the family who have any issues, the problem, you should also, on behalf of them, include them, and yourself, any health issue or any mental health issue or any obstacles, any problems you have, you should also request to the medicine Buddha to bless us to overcome all of these obstacles and bless us to remain healthy, meaningful, long life. So we're going to recite the requesting prayer one time together, page number 9. The fully realized destroyer of all defilements, fully complete Buddha, having fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, Guru Medicine Buddha, King of Lapis Light, to you I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. May your vow to benefit all sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. Should visualize the Medicine Buddha accept your request. Now next is the receiving blessing from the Medicine Buddha. So what you need to do is you visualize the Medicine Buddha above your crown. In his left hand, he holds the backing ball. Inside the backing ball, you visualize a moon disk, like a moon cushion. Center of the moon cushion, syllable Om, surrounded by the Medicine Buddha mantra, form of blue light, mantra garlands. So if you have difficulty to visualize the mantra, you just visualize some kind of blue lights, like a garland surrounded. And above the Medicine Buddha, you visualize all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas and their blessing, their realizations, their healing powers, their merits are form of lights, their powers are form of lights and nectars, and dissolves into that mantra garland inside the backing ball. From that mantra garland emanate more nectars, which are mainly is kind of healing energy of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, form of nectars. It's just growing more and it's flowing, right? When these nectars overflow from the backing ball and it comes down and it goes into your crown, inside your body, when these nectars go into your body, you visualize they purify all your diseases, or your toxins, any negative energies, right? Or any what you call negative karma, mental affliction. So all the negative like defilements you have are completely purified. So during the recitation of the mantra, you just take these nectars and dissolving into you, and the nectar, maybe the kind of the color of the nectar is a white color. So finally, your body's become full of the nectars, and it's completely purified all your diseases, toxins, all the negative energies, and so forth are completely purified, and it's blessed your body, speech, and minds. So we're going to first recite the visualization prayer, page number 9. Granting my request from the heart and holy body of King of Medicine, Guru Medicine Buddha, infinite rays of white light pour down, completely filling my body from head to toe. They purify all my diseases and afflictions, as well as my negative karma and mental obscurations. In the nature of light, my body becomes as clean and clear as crystal. The light rays pour down twice more, each time filling my body with blissful, clean, clear light, which I absorb. Now the page number 13, the mantra. There are two different mantras, long mantra and short mantra. So first we recite long mantra, Medicine Buddha mantra. Long mantra 3 times. Long mantra 2 different pronunciation. So we follow the second, the common pronunciation 3 times. Then after we just repeat the short mantra, also same common pronunciation. So during the recitation of the mantra, you just take those nectars, dissolves into you, and purifying all of those negative. Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanse Guru Binduya Parparajaya Tathāgataya Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Ma Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samokate Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanse Guru Binduya Parparajaya Tathāgataya Arahate Samya Sambuddha Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Ma Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samokate Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanse Guru Bindu Parvarajaya Tathāgataya Arahate Samya Sambuddha Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Ma Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samokate Soha Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Ma Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samokate Soha Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Ma Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Ma Bekanse Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Ma Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samokate Soha Deyata Om Bekanse Ma Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samokate Soha Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Ma Bekanse Bekanse Ma Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samokate Soha Deyata Samokate Soha Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Ma Bekanse Bekanse Soha Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Te ta om pekanze pekanze ma pekanze pekanze raja samukate soha. Now next, so page number 10. So here it's healing to other beings. So what you need to visualize is upon your crown, Medicine Buddha, in his heart, lotus and moon cushion. Center of the moon cushion, syllable Om, surrounded by the Medicine Buddha mantra garland, form of blue light. Then you first make sure you really sincerely feel compassion and love to entire beings. Specific in this moment, there are countless of beings who really suffer by physical and mental illness. So make sure you feel compassion to them. Out of feeling love and compassion to them, and Medicine Buddha's heart, mantra garlands emanates lights and nectar through the 10 directions, and it's reflect to entire beings. When these light and nectar reflect to them, you visualize them, they purify all their sufferings and the causes of suffering, which are the negative emotions, the negative karma, and bless them to remain physical, mentally, both very healthy and meaningful long life. So during the recitation of the mantra, you just send those lights and nectars to entire beings, specific your friends, the family who are sick or who have some physical and mental issue. So if out of love and compassion to them, you send light and nectar towards them and heal all of them from their sufferings. So first we're going to recite the visualization prayer, page number 10. At the heart of the Medicine Buddha, above my crown, appears a lotus and moon disk. Standing at the center of the moon disk is the blue syllable Om, surrounded by the syllables of the mantra. As I recite the mantra, rays of light radiate out in all directions from the syllable at his heart. The light rays pervade the sentient beings of all 6 realms through his great love, wishing them to have happiness, and through his great compassion, wishing them to be free from all sufferings. The sentient beings are purified of all their diseases and afflictions, as well as their negative karma and mental obscurations. Now page number 13, same the mantra. So 3 times long mantra, and after that short mantra. Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanse Guru Binduya Barbaraja Tadagataya Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Ma Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samogate Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanse Guru Binduya Barbarajaya Tadagataya Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Ma Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samogate Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanse Guru Binduya Barbaraja Tadagataya Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Ma Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samogate Soha Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Ma Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samogate Soha Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samogate Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Ma Bekanse Bekanse Yata Om Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samogate Soha. Now next, page number 14, absorption prayer. So finally the medicine Buddha above your crown, it melts into the blue light, which is the healing energy of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Then go down through your central channel. Finally, it dissolves into your heart, which means your fundamental mind. So when it dissolves into your fundamental mind, you visualize He blessed your mind. So your minds turn into Dharmakaya. So out of this visualization, we are going to recite the absorption prayer. The Guru Medicine Buddha melts into light and absorbs into my heart. My mind becomes completely one with the Dharmakaya, the essence of all Buddhas. Now the dedication. Due to these merits, may we soon attain the state of medicine Buddha, so that we may lead all sentient beings to that awakening state. May the sublime and precious Bodhicitta not yet born be born. May that which has been born not decline, but increase forevermore. Okay, thank you. Now teaching will start at 7 o'clock, so we have a few minutes break.